Carol, will you unmute the chamber? Can you kindly unmute the chamber?
Sure, and we'll get it done. It's like, you need to tell me, you figure out what your predicate is.
Okay.
I don't.
Order. After meeting the pledge of allegiance for the February 8th, 2022 meeting is Dover second class resident training. He was born in San Rafael, California, as his father was in the Army Air Corps at the time. He grew up in Attica, graduating from Attica High School, and joined the Navy in May of 1966 as a Seaman. He did his initial training at Great Lakes Naval Station in Illinois. Mr. Green's first duty station was at Naval Air Station North Island, California, before going to Davisville, Rhode Island to get ready for Vietnam. For Mr. Green, however, he experienced a literal bump in the road while leaving for Vietnam. The airplane he was on hit and collapsed a manhole while taxiing on the runway, causing all the Seabees to get off the plane while it was looked over, and they slept in unheated barracks with only the clothes on their back as a result. The next day, off Mr. Green went to Vietnam for the first of his 2 8-month tours. On his first tour, Mr. Green's big project was to help build a bunker for the Marines in Da Nang with double reinforced 11-inch concrete walls and ceiling. The Seabees who misbehaved had the dirty job of breaking open 80-pound bags of concrete powder to dump in concrete trucks. Mr. Green was never assigned to this particular task. On a more serious note, Mr. Green was there on January 30th, 1968, when the 10th offensive began. On the first night, the enemy fired mortars across his camp as they walked the fire to the Marine camp next door. The next night, they did the same thing, but with 6-foot rockets. Luckily, through all this, they suffered some casualties, but no deaths. After this tour, his unit was sent back to Davisville to be refitted before shipping out in 1969. This time, they built bridges, barracks, bases, and mess halls. After all this, Mr. Green decided not to re-enlist and was honorably discharged on November of 1969. For his valor and courageous service to his country, Mr. Green was awarded the Vietnam Service Medal 2 times, Marine Service Medal, Expert Rifleman Badge, and Naval Good Conduct Medal. Upon discharge, Mr. Green did what so many returning veterans do, celebrated being home and alive for a few months before entering the civilian workforce. With all the construction training and experience he attained as a Seabee, Mr. Green went into that field, becoming an operating engineer. He worked for 35 years doing such things as putting up the guard railings that are on many local bridges and roadways, as well as being responsible for building many prison fences as part of Mario Cuomo's prison buildup in the 1980s. In November of 1975, Mr. Green married his wife Joanne and has 2 sons, Randy and Jeff. He is blessed with 3 grandchildren, Tommy, Hunter, and McKenna. Mr. Green currently lives in Bennington and has continued his outstanding service to our community through the American Legion. He is the treasurer of the American Legion Post in Attica, the Harder O'Donnell Post number 734. He is also a proud member of Wyoming County Joint Veterans Council Honor Guard, partaking in honoring our deceased veterans at the National Cemetery in Pembroke every Wednesday and some Fridays. His other hobbies include taking care of his property, cutting wood, making hard cider, and producing wine. We are proud to honor this both good man and an even better American. Would everyone rise?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And I invite Ms. Grant, Supervisor Tom Patterson, to join us. Is very honored to present you with this plaque, certificate of appreciation. It is an honor to recognize you as recipient of the Vietnam Service Medal 2 times, Marine Service Medal, Expert Flight Rifleman Badge, and Naval Group Combat Medal. And it's because of your service and the many men and women that have gone before you, after you, during the same time, that we can have democracy here today. And thank you very much for your service.
Thank you.
And you can speak to us. Put it there.
I just want to say that when we got out of the service, Vietnam veterans weren't very much appreciated. And as soon as you got out, you just had to forget about being in the service and that. And it took years before people started recognizing the veterans again. So thank you very much.
Say Mr. Green is it seems weird calling Mr. Green, he's always less. He's a wonderful neighbor to those of us in Bennington Center at the town hall, and just a fixture in the community. And he took those skills that he learned while he was in the service to not only benefit him in his career, but he was an integral member of the crew that put together our town park. So that was much appreciated and still is today.
Reverend Bixby?
I'm here. Yeah.
Would you like to lead us in the opening prayer?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Thank you.
Okay. So my gratitude also to the gentleman who you just honored for his service to our country. And in fact, I wanted to thank you, the Board of Supervisors, for serving the people of Wyoming County. Let us pray. So, Father, we acknowledge again that you are God and that we are not, and that you are mighty, and that you are at work, and that you are present here with these leaders of our county, and that you will give them wisdom beyond their years. You will give them understanding. You will lead them by your amazing, gracious Spirit, that they will have a sense of your presence, that you will protect them away from these chambers. You'll protect their families. You'll protect our law enforcement people in Wyoming County. Sheriff Gregory, Father, thank you for all that you're going to do as these men and women deliberate today and seek the leading of your spirit and lead our county forward during these difficult days. So thank you for doing so. We praise you and say amen.
Thank you, Reverend.
You're welcome.
Madam Clerk, are there any communications? There are no communications for the month of February. At this time, I would also ask, let me just do this first. We are all given just so much time on this earth to do good. It may be many years or just a few short ones. Some choose to selfishly waste their time only to regret it in the end. Joe McTurnan should have no such regrets. He inspired those around him as he guided us through the dark days of COVID-19. He was our compass through the storm, and we will be forever grateful. And I would ask just for a moment of silence for our hospital CEO, passing of Joe McTurnan, and also to pray for his wife and their 4 children. Thank you. Resolution number 1 by Mr. Kale, Chairman of the Finance Committee.
Madam Chair, will you please have the clerk read resolution number 1 that's been approved by the Finance Committee and I move for adoption.
Resolution number 1 by Mr. Carroll, Chairman of the Finance Committee, funds transferred to various 2022 accounts for public health, $37,800.
Is there any discussion regarding resolution number 1? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Harry.
Aye.
Pike. Aye. Sheldon.
Aye.
Warsaw. Aye. Weathersfield. Weathersfield. Did I get Weathersfield? Okay.
Aye.
Adam.
Aye.
Bennington. Aye. Castile.
Aye.
Covington.
Aye.
Eagle.
Aye.
Gainesville.
Aye.
Genesee Falls. Aye. Jacob.
Aye.
Middlebury.
Aye.
And Orangeville.
Aye.
1,589 on, none absent.
Resolution number 1 has been carried. Resolution number 2 by Mr. Kale, Chairman of the Finance Committee.
Madam Chair, will you please have the clerk read resolution number 2 that's been approved by the Finance Committee and I move for its adoption.
Resolution number 2 by Mr. Carroll, Chairman of the Finance Committee, funds appropriated to the area's 2022 accounts. Information technology, $136,794. Animal control, $1,320.18. For the county attorney, $500. Economic development, $57,493. For the sheriff, $171,586. And for emergency services, $17,627.
Are there any questions regarding resolution number 2? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Castile.
Aye.
Covington.
Aye.
Eagle.
Aye.
Gainesville.
Aye.
Genesee Falls. Jacob.
Aye.
Middlebury.
Aye.
Orangeville.
Aye.
Perry.
Aye.
Pike. Aye. Sheldon.
Aye.
Warsaw. Aye. Weathersfield. Arcade.
Aye.
Echo.
Aye.
And Bennington. Aye. 1,599 on, none absent.
Resolution number 2 has been carried. Now we have the presentation of the monthly expenditures by Mr. Jacoby, Chairman of the Audit.
Madam Chairwoman, bills totaling $12,209,241.74 have been paid as approved by the audit committee for the month of January.
Resolution number 3 by Mrs. King, Chairwoman of the Human Resources Committee.
Madam Chairwoman, please have the clerk read resolution number 3. It's been approved by the Human Resource Committee and I move for its adoption.
Resolution number 3 by Mrs. King, Chairman of the Human Resource Committee, resolution ratifying labor agreement with CSEA.
Are there any questions or comments regarding resolution number 3? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Genesee Falls. Aye. Jacob.
Aye.
Middlebury.
Aye.
Morganville.
Aye.
Perry.
Aye.
Pike. Aye. Sheldon.
Aye.
Warsaw.
Aye.
Weathersfield. Arcade.
Aye.
Attica. Bennington. Aye. Castile.
Aye.
Covington.
Aye.
Eagle.
Aye.
And Gainesville.
Aye.
1,599 ayes, none absent.
Now that, well, resolution number 3 has been carried. Now that it's carried, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Human Resource Director Dan Barberman and his dedicated team for this achievement. I believe that this was the best agreement for both our county employees and also for the taxpayers of Wyoming County. And we just wanted to thank that. And supervisor. Resolution number 4 through 11 by Ms. Grant, Chair. Oh, sorry. Resolution number 4 through 10 by Ms. Grant, Chair of the Human Resource Committee.
Madam Chair, please have the clerk read resolutions 4 through 10. They've been approved by the Human Services Committee, and I move for their adoption. Resolution number 4 by Ms. Grant, Chairman of the Human Services Committee. Members reappointed to the Office for the Aging Advisory Council. Resolution number 5, Chairman authorized to sign a contract with WCJW Radio on behalf of the Office for the Aging. Resolution number 6, Alicia Giants appointed to the Wyoming County Youth Board. Resolution number 7, resolution number 21-375, amended. Resolution number 8, Chairman and Commissioner of Social Services authorized to sign various welfare management system contracts on behalf of the Department of Social Services. Resolution number 9, Chairman and Commissioner of Social Services authorized to sign various welfare management system contracts on behalf of the Department of Social Services. And resolution number 10, Chairman and Commissioner of Social Services authorized to sign various contracts on behalf of the Department of Social Services.
Are there any questions or comments regarding resolution number 4 through 10? None, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Perry.
Aye.
Pike. Aye. Sheldon.
Aye.
Warsaw. Aye. Weathersfield. Aye. Arcade.
Aye.
Attica. Bennington. Aye. Castile.
Aye.
Covington.
Aye.
Eagle.
Aye.
Gainesville.
Aye.
Genesee Falls.
Aye.
Jago.
Aye.
Middlebury.
Aye.
And Orangeburg.
Aye.
1,599 ayes, none absent.
Resolutions number 4 through 10 have been carried. Ms. Grant, I believe you have 2 important people that you would like to recognize.
I would like to do so.
And ask
Director from the Youth Bureau.
And then we have 2 individuals that were honored.
I would love to. So I want to introduce you to some pretty special people here. And I'm going to start with Jan. Jan is one of our home delivered meal drivers. And if you haven't seen her, you probably should have, because today we are recognizing 26 years of service delivering Meals on Wheels to our senior citizens. Thank you to Buzz, thank you to Greg, and especially you, Jan, for all you have done for the seniors in Wyoming County.
It says here on the certificate, a little progress each day adds up to big results. And the Wyoming County Board of Supervisors congratulates you on this accomplishment and for representing Wyoming County so well. It's got the official county seal and it's signed by our chairwoman, Rebecca Ryan. Okay, I'll leave it. So this is Mindy Anderson. Mindy is another longtime employee of Office with Aging, but she really didn't start there.
No, actually started at the health department. I know Ellen since day one.
That's right.
Right down the hall.
Right, and we wanted to present this to Mindy. For 31 years of dedicated employment, success only comes to those who dare to attempt. The Wyoming County Board of Supervisors congratulates you on this accomplishment and for representing Wyoming County so well, again with the seal and signed by the chairwoman, Rebecca Ryan. Mindy has done just about every job in our office. And that's no surprise because she is the type of person that chips in no matter what's going on. And if there is someone that needs help in our office, Mindy is there to help even when it gets her behind in her work. So Mindy, thank you for 31 amazing years. It's been a blessing to me.
Now we have resolution 11 through 16 by Mr. Davis, Chairman of the Public Health Committee.
Madam Chair, please have the clerk read resolutions 11 through 16. They've been approved by the Public Health Committee and I move for their adoption.
Resolution number 11 by Mr. Davis, Chairman of the Public Health Committee. World Cholangiocarcinoma Day proclaimed in Lady Green for CCA. Resolution number 12, members appointed, reappointed to the Mental Health Community Services Board and various subcommittees. Resolution number 13, chairman authorized to sign a grant application and acceptance award with the New York State Office of Addiction Services and Supports, OASIS, on behalf of mental health. What is type today? Resolution number 14, Jerry Davis appointed to the Wyoming County Board of Health. Resolution number 15, Chairman Commissioner of Health authorized to accept the New York State Office of General Services Vehicle Marketplace bid and sign a contract with WebSmart Chevrolet on behalf of the County Health Department. And resolution number 16, Chairman Commissioner of Health authorized to sign any or all contracts on behalf of the County Health Department.
And are there any questions or comments regarding resolutions 11 through 16? And clerk, please call the roll.
Weathersfield. Arcade. Azra. Bennington. Cascado. Covington.
Aye.
Eagle.
Aye.
Gainesville.
Aye.
Genesee Falls. Jaybrook.
Aye.
Middlebury.
Aye.
Orangeville.
Aye.
Perry.
Aye.
Pike.
Aye.
Sheldon.
Aye.
And Warsaw.
Aye.
1,599 aye, none absent.
Resolution number 11 through 16 have been carried. Mr. Davis, I believe you have a proclamation.
Yes. At this time, I would like to ask Deputy Clerk Perez to read the World Cholangiocarcinoma Day proclamation and ask your friend, special guest Carrie Snyder to join her at the podium. I would also like to invite District Representative Elaine Hopkins from Senator Galvin's office and Vanessa McCormick from Assemblyman DiPietro's office to join Lisa and Carrie at the podium.
Reasons.
Thank you Supervisor Davis. World Cholangiocarcinoma Day proclaimed in lighted green for CCA. Whereas the County of Wyoming is pleased to recognize and observe February 12th as World Cholangiocarcinoma Day in commemoration of all patients and caregivers impacted by this rare lethal cancer. Whereas founded in 2006 in Salt Lake City, Utah, by a family who lost a loved one to cholangiocarcinoma, the Cholangiocarcinoma Foundation has grown to become the leading global resource in research, education, and public awareness. And whereas cholangiocarcinoma starts in the bile duct, a thin tube that reaches from the liver to the small intestine, the mortality rate for this cancer has increased dramatically in the last decade. An estimated 10,000 people in the United States develop cholangiocarcinoma each year, and almost 2 out of 3 people are 65 or older when it is found. And whereas the chances of survival for patients with bile duct cancer depends largely on its location and how advanced it is when it's found. Patients are typically diagnosed at a late stage due to no validated early methods of detection. Symptoms of jaundice, abdominal pain, itchy skin, and weight loss are symptoms that do not usually present until there is advanced disease progression. And whereas cholangiocarcinoma is a rare cancer, of the top 8 deadliest cancers, 7 are rare. Rare cancers have a 5-year survival rate under 50%. Cholangiocarcinoma's 5-year survival rate is approximately 20%. There is currently no cure for this cancer. And whereas foundations, research, and teaching hospitals, rare cancer advocacy groups, patient advocacy groups from around the globe have joined forces to recognize February 12th of each year is World Cholangiocarcinoma Day. And whereas increased awareness, research, advocacy, and education will bring improved outcomes for cholangiocarcinoma patients with earlier detection, treatment, and potential curative methods. Now therefore, be it resolved that the Wyoming County Board of Supervisors does hereby proclaim February 12th as World Cholangiocarcinoma Day in Wyoming County and encourages all citizens to light a green with CCA in support of all cholangiocarcinoma patients in our communities and to support the Cholangiocarcinoma Foundation in its research for treatment and the cure of this cancer. Carrie, this proclamation is signed by Chairwoman Dr. Ryan and bears the seal of Wyoming. Thank you. And yes, I would like to
Carrie, on behalf of Senator Gallivan, I am proud to present this joint proclamation in honor of February 12th. Senator applauds your courage, your strength, and your determination in bringing awareness to this cause. It's dated February 12th, and it says to Carrie Snyder, Town of Annika.
Thank you very much.
Carrie, the Assemblyman has asked me to give you this proclamation. It was read today on the floor of the Assembly during session, and he was honored to declare today, or the 12th, I'm sorry. As the awareness day, he was able to curate it as we done in the Assembly Act. So he's honored. I'd like to offer you the opportunity to speak. Thank you.
I'm going to take my mask off if that's all right. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Carrie Snyder. I really appreciate you guys giving me the opportunity for me to speak. And I want to thank Lisa that you're just amazing. I was going to hug you, but we'll do that later. Okay. So I just want to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm from Attica. I raised my children there and 2 girls. And prior to my diagnosis, for a short period of time, I did work as an RN. I worked as a paralegal for quite a while, but I went back to school to get my RN and worked at UMC for not quite a year before I was diagnosed. I graduated with my RN in December of 19, started working beginning of the pandemic, so that was interesting to say the least. I worked until I started getting chemo treatments. I was a councilwoman on the Attica Town Board for 6 years prior to having to resign, which I really enjoyed working with Brian and with you guys. So I came here to talk today about cholangiocarcinoma to bring awareness to this because it is very aggressive. It's a rare disease.
I was diagnosed in December 2020, stage 4 intrahepatic cholangiocarcinoma. When I was first diagnosed, I could not even pronounce it. So obviously that diagnosis was very traumatic for me, and then to not even be able to say it was even more frustrating, I guess. In prior to diagnosis, I hadn't even heard of this type of cancer. It's very rare, like Lisa had mentioned in the proclamation, there's about 10,000 people in the US who get diagnosed with it yearly. And as Lisa also mentioned, it's a cancer that starts in your bile duct. My cancer is in my liver, it's intrahepatic. So when I say intrahepatic, that just means basically that the cancer started growing inside my liver. It can be inside your liver, outside your liver, or just like on a coming, the bile duct comes out your cancer. So it obviously can affect the digestion of your food, causing jaundice and itchy skin. That it can back up, which causes the jaundice. People can get stents placed, which can resolve that issue. But also, as Lisa had mentioned, a lot of times there's no signs and symptoms until the disease has progressed. Obviously, I was a healthy individual, so getting that diagnosis in 2020 was devastating because I was healthy. There was nothing wrong with me. So then to get the diagnosis that I was stage 4, excuse me, was very, very hard. Sorry, I didn't think I was gonna start crying. No, it's okay. So anyways, so there are very few symptoms, and I didn't have a lot of symptoms. If you want to read that, you can.
The Cholangiocarcinoma Foundation is an excellent resource, and she was told about it by her oncologist at Roswell. He was the specialist that diagnosed her. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, she's an amazing doctor. I can go out. So the foundation has been, they're amazing, honestly. I don't know what I would do without them. But I'm so thankful that my oncologist referred me to the foundation. It's such a great support system. You can go on and find a specialist in your state, and they're encouraging you to get like second opinions because there is no cure. There's a lot of evolving new treatments available. So they encourage you to just kind of stay up to date on studies and, so you can get the best treatment available. So they have a welcome packet. And so you can register as a new patient. They'll send you a welcome packet, and let's see. They also have a bunch of seminars quite frequently. At least once or twice a month. And they also have a yearly conference that people can go to. So, and the seminars that they have are very informative. I've learned so much through the foundation, and I'm so grateful to have that support system in place. They also have support groups for caregivers and also patients. And you can also get matched up with a mentor. So someone who has survived the disease for several years can match up with someone who's newly diagnosed, which is really great and helpful. To just have some guidance and support from people who know what you're going through. And to kind of guide you with treatments and other side effects and things like that. So, and obviously, like Lisa mentioned earlier, to help spread awareness, the Cholangiocarcinoma Foundation has made February Cholangiocarcinoma Awareness Month. And just to encourage awareness of this rare disease so they can advance research and just try and find a cure, hopefully, or at least some more effective treatments that are in place right now, because the treatments kind of vary from patient to patient with regards to effectiveness. So that is about it. I want to thank you guys. I really, really appreciate you guys allowing me to come here and spread awareness, and kind of my goal now that I'm not working, I try and find things to do to take up my time, although Lisa ran with this and did so much. I really didn't have to do anything. So I appreciate you guys
That'd be fun today. Do you guys have any questions about anything? Or, and I apologize for writing it down, so feel free to ask me anything. And if you have any type of curiosity about the disease or the foundation, but it's a great resource. So if you know of anyone, by chance who gets diagnosed with this cancer, definitely, send them to the foundation. It's a great resource.
Is this disease, more female than male?
It isn't really more female or male. She did mention too that a lot of times it is older people. Up until recently, I think people in their 65, 70s getting it. And obviously, I was 43 when I was diagnosed. So it's very quite shocking. My oncologist, Dr. Ayers from Roswell, had mentioned that for some reason, younger women are getting it. Some women, even when they give birth, they're finding it. So some people will have procedures, like say go in for something else going on, and they'll find it and it'll be progressed. And so they don't really know why. They're trying to figure out why. And there was a recent study that was done. In the year 2040, it's going to be the third leading cause of death in cancers. So it's becoming more prevalent. So right now it's rare, but it's becoming more prevalent. And it's spreading, and a lot more people are getting it for some reason. So what it's from, I don't think they really know. We can obviously speculate different things, but nothing factual as of yet. So, thank you.
Does anyone else have any other questions?
Sure.
I would like to thank you, Carrie, and for giving us a message on this. You're a great person, strong person to listen, and you're truly an inspiration.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. And that's kind of something I want to move forward. And hopefully next time I won't break down when I do this. Spread awareness. Because like I said before, I wasn't even aware, even being a nurse, I mean, not that nurses, I was a new nurse, so I obviously was far from knowing everything. And never hearing of it. And, awareness is important and support. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
And also my understanding is that Michelle Briggs is also here.
Oh, yeah.
She spearheaded a collection effort, and so far, I believe a total of $1,150 has been raised for the Cholangiocarcinoma Foundation, and the donation will be given to you at a later date.
Oh, yeah.
There might still be some coming in.
Okay, yeah, that'd be awesome.
By Lisa, and Michelle.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure, any money, that's just great to support them. Like I said, they, just amazing to support. You reach out to them for anything, and they're very, a lot of positive feedback, so yeah, I appreciate that.
Absolutely. And also in front of each of the supervisors on their desk is a bag, and it's got a green light bulb in it. Some of them might have already noticed that. And there are extra bags out on the table with light bulb shaped cookies as a reminder for all of us to light it green on this Saturday, February 12th, in awareness of this cancer. And please help yourself. Thank you again very much.
Yes, thank you.
Resolution number 1722 by Mr. Becker, Chairman of the Oversight Section.
Chairman, please have the clerk read resolutions number 17 through 22. They have been approved by the Agricultural Committee, and I move for their adoption.
Resolution number 17 by Mr. Becker, Chairman of the Agriculture Committee. Members appointed and reappointed to the Wyoming County Soil and Water Conservation District Board. Resolution number 18, Chairman authorizes signing a contract with Wyoming County Soil and Water Conservation District on behalf of the Board of Supervisors. Resolution number 19, Dennis McCormick appointed to the Federal Cooperative Extension of Wyoming County Board of Directors. Resolution number 20, Brian Taylor reappointed to the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation Advisory Committee. Resolution number 21, James Britt reappointed to the Region 9 Fish and Wildlife Management Board. Resolution number 22, Brian Becker reappointed to the Seneca Trail Resource Conservation and Development Council.
Are there any questions or comments regarding resolution 17 to 22? Hearing none, and clerk, please call the roll.
Orangeville.
Aye.
Perry.
Aye.
Pike. Aye. Sheldon.
Aye.
Warsaw. Aye. Weathersfield. Aye. Arcade.
Aye.
Attica.
Aye.
Bennington. Aye. Style.
Aye.
Covington.
Aye.
Eagle.
Aye.
Gainesville.
Aye.
Genesee Falls.
Aye.
Jacob.
Aye.
And Middlebury.
Aye.
1,599 aye, none to absent.
Resolution 17 through 22 have been carried. Resolutions 23 through 34 by Mr. Weaver, Chairman of the Planning Committee.
Madam Chair, please have the clerk read resolutions 23 through 34. They have been approved by the Planning Committee, and I move for their adoption.
Resolution number 23 by Mr. Brewer, Chairman of the Planning Committee. Colin Mitchell appointed to the Global Workforce Development Board. Resolution number 24, members appointed reappointed to the Wyoming County Water Resource Agency Board of Directors. Resolution number 25, members appointed reappointed to the Genesee Finger Lakes Regional Planning Council. Resolution number 26, approving public employees fidelity blanket bonds for Genesee Finger Lakes Regional Planning Council. Resolution number 27, Lisa Ayers appointed to the Wyoming County Planning Board. Resolution number 28, members appointed reappointed to the Bureau Regional Solid Waste Management Committee. Resolution number 29, members appointed reappointed to the Bureau Regional Solid Waste Advisory Committee. Resolution number 30, members appointed reappointed to the Bureau Regional Solid Waste Planning Committee. Resolution number 31, Rebecca Ryan reappointed to the Wyoming County Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Board of Directors. Resolution number 32, members appointed reappointed to the Wyoming County Industrial Development Agency Board of Directors. Resolution number 33, Lillian Roberts reappointed to the Arts Council for Wyoming County Board of Directors. And resolution number 34, members appointed reappointed to the Business Education Council.
Are there any questions or comments regarding resolution 23 to 34? Hearing none, and clerk, please call the roll.
Style.
Aye.
Covington.
Aye.
Eagle.
Aye.
Gainesville.
Aye.
Genesee Falls.
Aye.
Jacob.
Aye.
Middlebury.
Aye.
Orangeville.
Aye.
Perry.
Aye.
Pike.
Aye.
Sheldon.
Aye.
Warsaw. Aye. Weathersfield. Arcade.
Aye.
Attica.
Aye.
And Bennington. 1,599 aye, none absent.
Resolution 23 through 34 have been carried. And Mr. Brewer, I believe, would you like to make an introduction as you gave the presentation?
Yes, Madam Chair. At this time, I would call on Scott Gardner, the president of the Wyoming County Chamber of Commerce, and Eric Zook, the director of tourism, to complete the drawing for the Shop Wyoming and Win contest that was conducted over the 2021 holiday period.
Thank you, Supervisor Brewer. And thank you for inviting us to come back for the 11th annual Shop Wyoming and Win. This year we had asked participants to save their receipts for between November 1st and December 24th. And like the past years, for every $50 spent, participants receive one ticket for the drawing. On your sheet, I handed out the information, but there were 1,164 shoppers that participated. 20 Dropbox locations over $1.3 million purchases were recorded during the period, which generated an estimated 110,000 plus in sales tax. This year, we're going to do it a little bit different. Normally, the Super Bowl has already occurred, so that we would know whether or not the conditional prize was available or not. But because the Super Bowl is this coming Sunday, we were a little out of sync. So, because normally you draw out the winner. So what we're going to do is we are going to draw the conditional prize winner. We're not going to announce the name of it because that one will be basically engaged or not, whether or not the, let's see, the 2021 AFC champion must achieve 5 or more takeaways from the 2021 NFC champion during the Super Bowl on February 13th. So if that happens, $25,000 is available to win. That's the conditional prize. But we have 4 guaranteed prizes. So that's why we talked about it. We're just going to draw them, get it done, right? Okay, so we have over 28,000 tickets in this box. This is the first time we've ever had that many tickets. And I have a couple thank yous first before we draw. As I want to thank Jen Tishka and Robin Marshall from the Business Center of the IDA for volunteering to help determine how to calculate the tickets, because they were the whizzes on the Excel spreadsheet, and also for helping me enter in all the names that we had in the court. So it was 1,164 shoppers and all the purchases I had to be calculated. So thank you, ladies. I know you're watching. I also want to thank you this year because we did the tickets a little bit different. I had a stack of 955 pages that had to be chopped off, and I looked at that dread thinking I was going to have to use a paper slicer and a pair of scissors. So I thought, who has the largest paper cutter in the county? And that was Fairview Paper Box Company. So I called them up and they graciously agreed to cut up all the tickets, which they got an awesome machine and they professionally cut paper. So thank you to those guys over there for chopping up all these tickets. All right, so we have 4, well, we actually have 5 because we will do conditional prize first, then we're going to put it back in. So if it didn't happen, that person still had a chance to win the other stuff too. So how do we do this? Usually it's seniority of time on the board. I was just gonna say seniority and time on the board. I'm not gonna say the old guy. I think what is that? Supervisor Berwanger? Yes, sir. You are the senior most supervisor? Is that you? Okay. Well then, what would you like me to do, Scott? Would you go over here and draw? Okay. Please.
Make it exciting.
Make it exciting. So,
One ticket. So what if I draw the guy who is going to win 25 grand?
no, well, they're all
5 takeaways.
Oh.
5 takeaways is off. It's possible.
Yeah, that's good, thank you.
Yeah. And it's in California.
All right, that was gonna go back in. Okay, then the next. This is when we find out who those senior members.
Better. Okay, don't worry about it. That's okay. Who are the veterans?
These names.
Yes, we will announce these.
Okay.
So what's gonna happen?
We're gonna wait, do it all at the end? No, because the first one we don't know.
Just the first one, because we're not gonna say a name.
We don't want to get their hopes up.
Right. But that would be a real.
Yeah, well, it's expensive.
I send her hoping for turnovers.
Yeah. Okay, Eric's gonna look it up because they're all, series of numbers. So he's gonna look it up while we do the second one. So the second person will come up. So the first thing that we were drawing, or the third person, I need the third. This might get tricky because you have to know who you are to do. So the first winner, that we're gonna do is for the rocker recliner chair that was donated by Harding Furniture, Flooring and Magnus in Attica. Know the name?
Double check them out now.
Person. Rebecca Cody in Gainesville. That's cool. You know her. You know what that is?
I know of her.
Oh, okay. Okay, now it's ready.
I don't personally know her, but I know who she is.
All right. Okay, this one, I'm gonna get the next supervisor coming up this week. This one is for the gas grill that was donated by Ace Hardware in Attica and Warsaw. So who's the next victim? Who's the next supervisor?
Remember, they should pick the oldest because it takes us so long. to get there.
Okay, so the winner of the gas grill is Becky Biddle from East Aurora. To Rebecca's, yeah, Rebecca. There we go. All right, thank you. Right, okay, so this next one is for one of the two Dinah Wyoming gift certificate packages valued at $400 each that were donated by an anonymous donor. Yeah. So I need those.
All right, whatever. Done that long? Is it in there?
Second one down is the Ken Devon from Pearl Road and Elm. Okay. Ready? Got it? That's all right. Well, the good thing is, and that's what the chart shows, is that we have a lot of purchasers, people making purchases in Wyoming County from outside of the county. So that's a good thing. But there you go. Okay, so. David Tursky from Attica. Okay. So did you do the motion? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Okay, very good. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Scott and Eric.
Thank you.
Do you have any predictions for the Super Bowl?
Team with the most points will win.
I think you're right. Last 13 seconds.
Thank you very much. Resolutions 35 and 36, I ask the Board Chairman of the board.
And Chairman, will please have the clerk read resolutions 35 and 36. They've been approved by the Public Works Committee, and I move to do that.
Resolution number 35 by Mr. Brick, Chairman of the Public Works Committee. Chairman authorized to sign various contracts on behalf of buildings and grounds, county buildings. Resolution number 36, Wyoming County Ag and Business Center Capital Improvement Project established and transferring funds therefore on behalf of buildings and grounds, county buildings.
Are there any questions or comments regarding resolutions 35 and 36? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Castro.
Aye.
Covington.
Aye.
Eagle.
Aye.
Gainesville.
Aye.
Genesee Falls. Jacob.
Aye.
Middlebury.
Aye.
Orangeville.
Aye.
Terry.
Aye.
Pike. Aye. Sheldon.
Aye.
Warsaw. Aye. Weathersfield. Arcade. Attica. And Bennington. Aye. 1,599, aye, none absent.
Resolutions 35 and 36 have been carried. Resolutions 37 to 39 and 41. And this is made Chairman Hudson.
Madam Chairwoman, please have the clerk read resolutions 37, 38, 39. Number 40 has been withdrawn and number 41. It's been approved by the Public Safety Committee and I move their adoption.
Resolution number 37, by Mrs. May, Chairman of the Public Safety Committee. Chairman authorized to accept the New York State Office of General Services vehicle marketplace bid and sign a contract with Van Mortal Ford Incorporated on behalf of the Sheriff's Department. Resolution number 38, approving sole source procurement with Offender Watch on behalf of the Sheriff's Department. Resolution number 39, David Linder reappointed as the staff and WY coordinator part-time. Resolution number 41, guidance for emergency demolition of real property in Wyoming County.
Are there any questions or comments regarding resolutions 37, 38, and 39, and 41? 41, and clerk, please call the roll.
Terry.
Aye.
Pike. Aye. Sheldon.
Aye.
Warsaw. Aye. Weathersfield. Arcade.
Aye.
Attica.
Aye.
Bennington. Aye. Castro.
Aye.
Covington.
Aye.
Eagle.
Aye.
Gainesville.
Aye.
Genesee Falls.
Aye.
Jacob.
Aye.
Middlebury.
Aye.
And Orangeville.
Aye.
1,599, aye, none absent.
Resolutions 37 through 39 and 41. Resolutions 43 through 65 by Mr. Kale, Chairman of the Finance Committee. 43 through 66.
Yeah, we said the clerk was 42 through 66. I'm by the finance committee. I move for adoption and resolution 65, the packet was a little down on the logo. It's a flyer, kind of insert put it everybody packet. This is us.
So we can make a fine glasses on.
Okay. Resolution number 42 by Mr. Cal, Chairman of the Finance Committee, approving sole source procurement of the ESRI Incorporated on behalf of Real Property Tax Services. Resolution number 43, Chairman authorized to sign various contracts with ESRI Incorporated on behalf of Real Property Tax Services. 44, approving sole source procurement with Systems Development Group Incorporated, SDG, on behalf of Real Property Tax Services. Resolution number 45, Chairman authorized to sign a grant application and acceptance award with the New York State Office of Parks, Recreation, and Historic Preservation on behalf of the Board of Supervisors. Resolution number 46, Chairman authorized to sign a contract with Wyoming County Snowmobile Federation on behalf of the Board of Supervisors. Resolution number 47, members appointed, reappointed to the Erie County Association of Western New York. Resolution number 48, Rebecca J. Ryan, appointed county purchasing agent. Resolution number 49, resolution in opposition to Senate Bill S. 7855 as it relates to the membership of the Board of Directors of the Western Regional Off-Track Betting Corporation. Resolution number 50, Brian Kale, reappointed to the Wyoming County Community Hospital Board of Management. Resolution number 51, hospital administrator or appointed designee, authorized to sign various contracts on behalf of the Wyoming County Community Health System. Resolution number 52, resolution number 21-243 amended. Resolution number 53, resolution number 20-208 amended. Resolution number 54, resolution number 17-166 amended. Resolution number 55, resolution number 20-243 amended. Resolution number 56, resolution number 18-524 amended. Resolution number 57, resolution number 17-076 amended. Resolution number 58, resolution number 17-272 amended. Resolution number 59, resolution number 18-304 amended. Resolution number 60, resolution number 20-305 amended. Resolution number 61, resolution number 18-576 amended. Resolution number 62, resolution number 21-365 amended. Resolution number 63, resolution number 10-114 rescinded. Resolution number 64, salary schedules CXPSNG amended. Resolution number 65, salary schedules EFNI approved. Resolution number 66, set public hearing, introductory local law A for the year 2022.
Any questions or comments regarding resolutions 42 and 66?
Madam Chairwoman, I'd like to comment on resolution number 49 in regards to the legislation that's been introduced to change the makeup of the board for Western Region OTB. We are in opposition of this. This board was formed in 1975 by home rule by all of the counties, and we receive monies equally based on population for each county. And this bill would take away the equalization of all the counties, and we are in opposition to this bill. Thank you very much.
I am in favor of all resolutions except number 64. I'd like to abstain from that one.
Any other questions or comments? Nothing further, next questions, call the roll.
Josie Bowles.
Aye, except for number 64.
Exactly. Jacob.
Aye.
Middlebury.
Aye.
Orangeville.
Aye.
Perry.
Aye.
Pike. Aye. Sheldon.
Aye.
Warsaw.
Aye.
Weathersfield. Aye. Arcade.
Aye.
Attica.
Aye.
Bennington. Aye. Castile.
Aye.
Covington.
Aye.
Eagle.
Aye.
And Gainesville.
Aye.
Okay, so for number 64, 1,585, 19 abstain. For all the others, 1,599 aye, none absent.
Resolution number 42 through 66 have been carried. Resolution Resolutions number 67 and 66 both require a two-thirds majority vote by Mr. Taylor, Chairman of Finance.
Madam Chair, please have the clerk read resolution 67, 68, that have approved by the finance committee, and I move for their adoption.
Resolution number 67 by Mr. Carroll, Chairman of the Finance Committee. Resolution authorizing the purchase of medical equipment and MRI base for Wyoming County Community Health System in and for the County of Wyoming, New York, at a maximum estimated cost of $1,266,044, and authorizing the issuance of $1,266,044 in bonds of said county to pay the cost thereof. And resolution number 68, resolution authorizing the purchase of medical equipment and renovations of the Wyoming County Community Health System in and for the county of Wyoming, New York, at a maximum estimated cost of $733,956, and authorizing the issuance of $733,956 of bonds of said county to pay the cost thereof.
Are there any questions or comments regarding resolution 67 and 68? Seeing none, then take please by roll. Right. Sheldon.
Aye.
Wilson. Hubbardsville. Arvay.
Aye.
Attica. Bennington. Festal. Covington.
Aye.
Eagle.
Aye.
Gainesville.
Aye.
Genesee Falls.
Aye.
Jacob.
Aye.
Middlebury.
Aye.
Winchell.
Aye.
And Harry.
Aye.
1,471 aye, none absent.
And I would just like to say that, I think we learned today how precious every single day is that we have. We need to be grateful for it and do the best we can for our family, our community, and going forward. Everyone, thank you for the great, advice and for the great inspiration. Yeah. And, is there anything further? Elaine.
Waiting over Dan's cooking.
There you go. You got some energy to get to your meeting. Too bad. Have a snack.
I'll take it to the kids. Thank you.
That's okay. That's fine. Pass it along. Somebody will take it.
Send her the names of the winners.
Got it.
See how well it travels.
Work.
Yeah.